friends, this is Jamie. I want to welcome you to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. Today is completed pages video for the month of October 2021, and I have my little notebooks out here just to kind of go over like the goals that I had for October and how many pages I did. I did not collect my empties this go around. I just tossed them as I went through them. I did go through quite a few markers and I did go through quite a few gel pens, but yes, so I'm going to kind of show you kind of a recap of October. If you guys remember, we had the October breakdown prompts. O is for outlaw, C is for costume, T is for timed color, and then any Halloween theme page was a bonus. And we use this hashtag right here. I completed all of the things on the prompt list. And then I did Coloropoly with Sarah from Chronic Coloring Down Under. I needed to do an international artist, a Disney page, a horror page, and a Creative Haven page. I did not get a Disney or Creative Haven done, but I got the other two, and I did plenty of horror ones to meet this one, definitely. So we're good there. And yeah, that's all in this book. And then let's move that. And then in this guy, this is where I write down, used to be a swatch book, but not anymore. This is where I write down all of my completed pages for the year. And we're going into October. So October, I did a grand total of 30 completed pages, and total for my all year goals is 345. So I'd love to meet the 500 mark by the end of the year, but I'm not sure if that will happen or not. We'll just see what happens. I guess if I could pull off 100 pages in a month, I probably could do it, but I average out about 30 to 40 pages a month usually. So I am not sure if I'll meet that goal of the 500 mark, but that's okay. It's just good to have goals. So I got 30 done for this month. We'll put these little guys away. Starting with my PDFs. So this was my most recent PDF folder. It's the July 2021 folder. And this is where I started the October PDFs right here. I didn't get anything done on this October countdown by Jana Prosperina. But at least I have it, so next year I could do it if I wanted to. And then I didn't get any of my Harry Potters done by Fabiana, but that's all right. I did this one, and if you guys remember, I colored this page on Stream. Is there like a really bad reflection? Let's see if that helps. That's not gonna help. Maybe if I hold it like that. I colored this one while I was answering questions for the fall tag and the scare tag. And my original girl had red hair, if you guys remember that video. Well, towards the end of the video, my daughter decided to join us for the video, and she kind of took over the page. So I redid the page and colored another one. So this is the second copy of me coloring it. So that is why that one that I colored that you guys remember in video looked slightly different. It's because I changed when I had to redo the coloring, which is fine. And I have plenty more, like this one I could use for fall, and this one too. And then I have this whole Dainty Damsels booklet that I never got to, but that's okay. So I only got one of my PDFs that I printed done, but a lot of them are kind of fall based, so that's fine. I have plenty of fall time. Next one I have here is in the new Hannah Karlzon book, Tales from the Witch's Cottage, I believe is the title. And I just did the nameplate page. And I put washi tape around it. And this is a pretty simple color job, mostly glitter gel pens. And I used some Faber-Castell water-based markers. And this purple is a gel crayon that I've used with a blender. These are stickers. They kind of pop out. I just picked those because they were small and they kind of jived. So yeah, the one marker did kind of bleed through, if you guys can see right here. So when I color that page, I'm going to have to do some kind of background. But honestly, I don't see myself coloring just a page with 3 flowers on it. So I'm not too worried about it. But that is this one. And this one would also work for my name. I think it's the hashtag my name and color that Pebbles is doing for the all year hashtag. Next one I have is the book Enchanted Halloween by Hannah Lynn. I did 2 in here. First one was a buddy color with my friend Tiana from Tiana's Coloring Creations, I believe is her channel. We did this one, and this one, the whole background is Prismacolor pencils. I was just feeling the need to do a pencil background because I hadn't done one in so long, and so I just took it upon myself and did that. Now I did alcohol marker base her, but for the most part, there you have it. I kind of made her into the red and black category of colors, and then more of the warm tones in the night sky. And that's how this one turned out. And then after this one was done, I wanted to get another one done in this book because I was trying to get more than one done in a book. So I had pulled this one and I made her like a candy corn mermaid with a caramel colored skin tone. And I put glossy accents on her eyes and on the candy corn. And she came out really nice. I like how she looks. There's that one. This next one was a pretty big hit on Instagram. This is from Coloring Book An Enchanting World by Julia Speary. I colored the one for my outlaw, which is this little kitty, and he's on a wanted poster from like the Old West, and they want $1,000 for him, or $100,000 for him. And I used Spear Farben pencils on the fur, and these are marker base with shades of the pencils, and this background was done with the Jane Davenport pastels. That's what I made the poster look all rustic, like a real old-time paper with the Jane Davenports. So yeah, he was cute. I like to do my kitties orange. So yeah, that is that one. Next one I have here is in April Amber Chibi Girl's Halloween coloring book. This one was a buddy color as well. This one was with Chelsea Murray Coloring. We both did this one with the girl in the haunted house. And I did mine with Cali Art markers. and glitter gel pens, and shaded with spear farb and pencils. And there's Moonlight Jelly Roll as well on this. And Chelsea's came out great too. We actually planned 2 buddy colors, but I didn't get a chance to get to the second one. So I just have the one for now. So that was in April Amber Chibi Girls. You'll see that I did a lot of Halloween pages this month. I was trying to really get through some of my Halloween books. The next one is Super Cute Halloween Spooky Cute Coloring Book by May Yu. This one was a new book for me this month, or the month of October, and I did 2 in here. First one I did was this Pumpkin Keeper Girl. I wanted her skin to look green like the Wicked Witch of the West, and I know she wears mostly black and stuff, but I went for gray instead of black. And the black that is on here is the Jelly Roll Glaze pen. I don't know if you can see it. The glaze pen absorbs in this paper, so it doesn't feel like it's popped out at all like it does on other papers. But it still does give a little bit of a shine to it. So yeah, there's that one. And I blended her hair with alcohol markers. And then the next one that I did is the clown. And I'm not exactly sure what Pennywise is supposed to look like, so I just did whatever I thought clown would look like. And I made sure to leave a little bit of peach around the eyes so it looked like there was actual face makeup on him. And the red fire hair. Now, what I did is I colored it with alcohol markers, but I wanted to do outlining to make this outlining effect. And to do the outlining, I used these Amazon Basic. They're like Tombos. They're dual tip brush pens, and they're water-based because I didn't want bleed out. And alcohol markers tend to bleed out. And if you use the water-based marker to do your outlining on top of your alcohol marker, it won't bleed off. So that is what I did here. And there's plenty of sparkle gel pen. I can't tell you which ones I used because I don't remember. But yeah, I think this one came out really cute. And of course there's white gel pen for highlights. Next one I did was in So Beautiful, Kawaii Pastel Goth Halloween Coloring Book. This is by Colored Caramel. And I did this one, which is, I think they're called an axolotl, little witch guy. And I put washi tape around. And after I colored him, I really didn't want to color the background. I was just done. So I just called it good, and I put some glitter gel pen around the bottle. It's not my favorite, but it's another one done. So yeah, that is this one. Next one I did was in Wee Wicked's Coloring Book by Carlo Magana. This was for Halloween, but I didn't post it to Instagram. It was like I posted what I could, and the others you get to see now. So this is the one I did, and I did it in all pastel and neon colors. So I based it with Ohuhu pastel markers, and then I did all the outlining and the gel pen work with neon gel pens from CaliArt. So they're the CaliArt neon gel pens that come in the CaliArt set of 32 gel pens. And that is what that one looked like. So that's Wee Wickeds. I did one in this one, which is Witch's Compendium by Coloring Heaven. This is one of their like collector type editions. This isn't a regular subscription edition. You have to, I think this one costs a little bit more. They make collection ones, and then they make compendium ones. This one has 48 designs, and I did this one for my international artist. So this is the one that I did, this witch. I was actually fearful to do this page just because it seemed intimidating, but I wanted to face my fears on a page. And so this is what I did, and I love how she turned out. This is, this one was, this is the artist, Yuriko Shiro. And I know that's not an American artist, so that's why I considered it my international one for Coloropoly. And you could have classified this one as horror too. So, but I have plenty of other Halloween pages you could classify as horror. What I did here, there's a lot of alcohol marker base, but her hair was strictly polychromos pencils. Her skin, strictly Derwent Color Soft pencils. Then I marker based a lot of stuff, and then I shaded with polychromos. This purpley is Derwent Inktense. I tried to do Derwent Inktense up here. It turned out being really weird looking. So then I went over, after it was dry, I went over it with Jane Davenport pastels. And it was just like I just kept adding to this page just to try to bring it to life. And there were some things on this page that I couldn't tell what they were. So I had to like either cover them up or draw them out myself because they were like too far in the distance. Like this pedestal thing right here, I wasn't sure if it was the end of the desk or if it was a pedestal on its own, so I kind of had to make up my mind there and stuff, but she turned out well. It's good to get another one done in a Coloring Heaven because I need to color in these books more, or magazines. I did some in Stained Glass Color by Number Little Witches coloring book by Sun Life Drawing. I did this one. These are all done with the Heathrone permanent markers and the Artist Loft permanent markers. So giving those a good run through, and then obviously I put some white gel pen on there too. And I did this one. Since those markers were pulled, you might as well use them and keep going. So there's that one. And then I did this one. I added a little bit of gel pen to her hair, glitter gel pen, just to give it a different look. But for most part, it is what it is. There's that one. So I did 3. And Little Witches. Next one I did was in 100 Beautiful Mandalas by Camellia Angelkova. And I did this one. All Halloween colors, orange, black, and purple. All glitter gel pen. So you guys can see the glitter. It's all glitter gel pen, and this is a combination of A&R glitter gel pen and Super Doodle glitter gel pen. Next one I have here is in Jasmine Beckett Griffith Halloween coloring book, and this one was a buddy color with my friend Ashley from Ashley's Coloring Journey. We did these vampire sisters. And this particular page, there was trees in this window, and I really didn't want to color it. I just wasn't feeling it. So I blacked the entire thing out, and you could still kind of see the lines because I blacked it out with a marker, not paint. And I didn't know what I wanted to do with just this black void, so I decided I would take my Uniball gold and trace over all those lines, and so that's what I did. So now it looks more like a mural, or could be a painting or a sketch or something that they have on their wall in their house. And I used that same gold in her dress for the line work. And all of this has been marker based with Cali Art markers, because I know Cali Art markers do not leave yellowing, so that's why I do that. And then I went on top of it and shaded everything with Spearfarben pencils. And how I did these eyes to make them look more like a vampire because of these darker, you know, pink going on. That is done with the Jane Davenport pastels. And yeah, the only thing I'm not sure about is I don't know if I like this blue. I don't know if it goes with the color scheme, but it's almost like everything else is like a coolie color, and this is like a very warm, bright in your face color, but maybe it's good to have one contrasting color. So that is this one. I really like how it turned out. Next one I have here is in Global Goddesses adult coloring book by The Coloring Hive, illustrated by Anna Dolina. And this one was sent to me for review, and I did this one, which is, what is the goddess's name? That is the goddess's name. I think it's Tiamat or something like that. I don't know. But I didn't like look it up to see what she really looks like or anything. I just chose colors and rolled with it. And she's pretty much based with alcohol markers. And then I shaded on top with the Spearfarben pencils again. And this book actually does like the Spearfarben pencils a lot. So if you have this book, I recommend those pencils for this book. And I did some shading in the waves with the Jane Davenport's. And originally I had colored her tail yellow, and I just hated how it looked. And so I needed to do something. So I took a blue marker and put it on top. And then, of course, we know blue and yellow make green. So there we go. That is what happened here. And I was trying to rescue the tail. And what do you do when you need to rescue something? You add glitter. So that is what I've done to rescue my tail. So I think it turned out all right, and it's good. It's all good. And this, there's stickles, but there's also inside the inner part of the tail is done with Deco Art glitter paint. That one. Next one I have here is Guardians of the Enchanted Forest by Forest Divers. This is part of the Julia Rivers collection. I pulled this book because I felt like this book could definitely be a fall or autumn book. Even though I did not really pull off a fall look, I did this one. This is just the page that called out to me. And this particular page, I used those Heathrow permanent markers. I used the Heathrow permanent markers and the Artist Loft permanent markers. The Artist Loft permanent markers has a fine and an ultrafine on the same pen. So that makes it nice so that you can use the ultrafine if you need to get into the ultrafine spots. And there is a little bit of Moonlight Jelly Roll. And there is a little bit of glitter gel pen here and there. But for the most part, it was just those. And I mainly just used the ultrafine just went in and I just kept going. Like the very first thing I did was the background, the blues and those like aquamarine colors. I picked all the colors in that family with the purple and did all that first. The next day I did her, the girl, and I chose the orangey yellow autumn color palette because that's just what I was feeling. And then the next day I did this guy. So it was kind of fun to do palette. And it all comes together, and they all stand out in their own way. And I think with this particular cool color in the background makes these guys pop out even more, having the cool tones in the back and the warmer tones towards the front. But I'm sorry for the explanation, but that is how I roll, and that is what I did. So there is those guys. All right, next one I have is 50 Autumn Miniatures. We are working on this book in my Facebook group. We're working on this until the end of November. You can pick any page you want, just post it to the group when you are done. And I did 2 pages in here. So I did this one with the bunnies. I had to do this one because I needed to rescue this page. After I had done this page in front, these red mushrooms left yellowing. You can still kind of see a little bit, but for the most part it was within here. And I colored it and tried to rescue it the best I could with this pastel bunny type of concept. And it's cute. I think it turned out well. And it's just a basic marker color. And then I decided I would do the next one in order, which is this one with the mouse in the pumpkin. And this one we've got just pretty much alcohol markers, except for this part right here is done with the Prismacolor Scholar. There's some white gel pen, I can see that. And then the yellow in here is a Prismacolor Scholar as well. And that is it. I tried to use quite a variety of pencils this month to try to open the wheelhouse because I have a large collection of pencils. So I'm not just always using the Prismas or always using the Polychromos. I wanted to broaden the range. And last month I did a lot of spree markers, so that's why I pulled out my CaliArts this time. Next book, Cute and Spooky Coloring Book by Jade Summer. I did this one, which was a buddy color with Jess, which is Gummy Bear Colors here on YouTube. It's the Frankenstein and Frankenstein's Bride. And so I colored this entire thing with markers, and then I shaded with pencils, which were the Spear Farben. No, these were the Black Widow pencils. There's a little bit of glitter gel pen here. And I did a marker base on the background of a purple marker. And then I went on top with a dark purple Jane Davenport pastel to give that wispy, marbly look. And I think it turned out really cute. It's a very adorable picture. All of the pictures in here are. This next one was a buddy color as well with Jessica, and her Instagram handle is texas.jess.colors, and she asked me early on the month and I said sure, and we did this vampire bear, and he's cute. Made his eyes red because he's a vampire. And this purple is done with the gel crayon and a blender brush. And the rest of it was pretty much alcohol markers. And then this one was a buddy color and my timed color. So I did this one in 45 minutes, which was part of the October breakdown prompts. And then this was also a buddy color with Jess from Gummy Bear Colors. And the reason why it didn't take that long is because I didn't put a background in it. All the spider webs are done with the Flare Black Glitter Gel Pen. And if you can see the bone elements, I just went around real fast. This really didn't take long at all. I looked at the timer when I was about done, and I like had 2 minutes left, and so I just kind of added some things. When I opened up one of my markers, the green one, it kind of splattered right here, and it bled through on the other side because it's an alcohol marker. So it happens sometimes with brush markers, but it's fine. I think once I color it, it will be fine. So there's that one. Next one I did was in 50 Halloween Mandalas by Kawaii and Jack-o-lanterns. And this one I had not colored in it, and so I thought I needed to color in it. And I did this one with the tombstones and the zombie hands, and I think that's a bat. And then we've got bones in the center. It was kind of one of those pages where I flipped through them all, but I just kept coming back to this page. And it wasn't like I loved it. I just, something about it kept drawing me back this page. So I'm like, I'm just going to color it. And I colored it with a Bic Ultrafines, mostly. And probably one Cali art, and the Cali art was the gray one. Yeah. And Moonlight Jelly Roll for inside the skulls there. Next one I have here is 50 Halloween Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova. And I only managed to get one done in this book, but that's okay. You know, we can color it any time of the year. And I did this one. And it's the Scarecrow girl. And she turned out cute. I did put some gem stickers in the stars that you can get from the dollar store. And I did white highlights. You can see my white highlights kind of turned orange when I put them on the pumpkins. These markers are the Cali art markers. And I'm trying to think. And I did shade the straw with pencil. And I believe the pencil that I used was the Marco pencils, because I had them out for something else. Yeah, there is that girl. I think she's really cute. She turned out really fun. I always am nervous to do ones that have full black backgrounds, because I worry if I use too dark of colors, you won't be able to tell. It's almost like I feel like you have to use bright or pastels to make them pop from the page. And I think that one turned out okay. Next one I did here was Chibi Girls Halloween by Kawaii. And I did this one. This is like a Batgirl, I guess. She kind of, this pedestal makes it seem like it needs to be like a snow globe because of the circle, but it doesn't like line up. So maybe it's like a pedestal or something. I colored her with markers. I've shaded with pencils. I used Jane Davenport pastels to give her blush. I made her eyes blend with alcohol markers. This is, this blue is Divical gel pen, the dual Divical gel pen. This yellow is the Moonlight Jelly Roll. I went around the castle and around the circle, kind of like Chelsea does on her. She likes to outline things with Moonlight Jelly Roll. So I copied her effect for that to try something different. And I did yellow and blue because I wanted to do something different than Halloween colors. And yeah, I should count how many actual jack-o'-lanterns I did this month, because There's almost a jack-o'-lantern in every page, it feels like. Alright, and then I did an easy Halloween coloring book by Jade Summer. I think people got so busy doing the cute and spooky, they forgot about this one. And this one's really cute too. And I did this one. So this one I could have used for timed color, but I got this one done way before 45 minutes. This is basically, I wanted to show you guys, I do straight coloring occasionally. This is total straight coloring. I did not do any shading, did not add any extra markers. I just took the marker, colored the pumpkin orange, colored the flower purple. I didn't do anything else than that. I just put marker to paper. And I will tell you guys, I basically wanted to challenge myself to see if I could simplify myself. And I did. But man, was it eating at me. Add shadow, add extra highlights, where's your white gel pen? You know, that kind of thing. But I did it, and after I was done, I hurried and just closed the book and, you know. So, yeah, and this was one of those pages that I pulled because I probably never would have chose this page to color. And it's good to do those occasionally as well. Next one I did is in Halloween Darlings by Deborah Muller. And I did this one, the girl with the bats. And I like her pink hair and her Halloween tights. I don't know if her outfit really jives, but it's alright. This is a typical outfit that maybe your little girl would choose on her own. And did green eyes because I like to do green eyes when I have purple. And there is dual metallic on the bow here of the bat. And white gel pen around the clouds. There is white gel pen stars, but they look like they're fading. And the white gel pen that I used on the pumpkins here is turning kind of orange. Now, the white gel pen I used on this was not the Uniball Signo. This one was the Pecos white gel pen. So you can see how different white gel pens will do different things and what will last and what won't. So, yeah, there's that one. She's cute. Next one that I did is in Coloring Book Halloween. This one's by Kawaii. And this one was a buddy color with Miss Sweet's Crafting Therapy. We actually did a couple of them as buddy colors that I already showed you, but this was the first one we decided to color together. And I also used this one for my prompt for costume because I felt like this kitty was maybe going for a ghost look, but she didn't want to cover her face, and she's got a trick-or-treating thing because she went trick-or-treating. I kind of think that this picture is like they took a Halloween image and put it on top of a flower image, and so it's different. It's what I have talked about before, where it's an image pile up or illustration pile up, and it's a really neat effect. And then the background, the orangey background, is done with gel crayon and the blender brush. And I went over the cape thing with silver gel pen. So if you are ever wondering what to do with your silver gel pens, you can use them instead of using like white to go around your clouds. Try using a silver gel pen or around clothing that's white. It's kind of fun to use that. And so that is how this one turned out. It's cute. And I wanted to get one done in this book. There goes one of my tabs flying. And then the last book that I'm going to show you guys is Imagination. Yeah, Imagination is Infinite. Kawaii Mindfulness Coloring Book by Colored Caramel. And I did this one, and I already showed it on my channel when I did the review on this book, I think. And this is the owl page, and it says there's always an opportunity to learn. And on everything that has glass on it, I put glossy accents. Did kind of warp the page a little, but after time of it sitting underneath some books, it's starting to go a little more flat. And I liked how this guy turned out. Now, I wish I would have put white gel pen on the white dots on the eyes before I put the glossy accents, because then that white would have popped out more, but that's okay. You'll live and you'll learn, right? So that was that guy. So as you can see, I did a lot of Halloween inspired pages this month. I probably would have done more pages, honestly, but I had some things come up, personal things, and I hit a slump or a non-coloring mojo part of the month, and I just couldn't do anything. So now I'm slowly starting to get back into the wave. I haven't colored for like 5 days, I'll be honest with you guys, and hopefully it will come back when I'm coming into November. I really wanted to do a color and chat in Homes Sweet Homes because they had a Halloween page, but I'm thinking that might be pushed for December because there is some Christmas ones in there too, just because of my coloring slump, but we'll see how life goes. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about any of the books that I showed, just let me know. And I apologize to all my buddies that I didn't get to our buddy color. I've already reached out to you guys on Instagram, and I apologize I didn't get our buddy colors done, but we will work on them, or we will do something else depending on what we talked about. And yeah, we will just have fun, non-stress, relax. Hope you guys had a wonderful Halloween and got lots of fun treats and watched scary movies and had a good time. So I will see you guys next time. And if you guys watch this entire video, leave me a Halloween emoji down below. I've been having problems with YouTube cutting off comments, and I just want to make sure my comments are rolling the way they need to. So yeah, or you can comment what was your favorite picture, or both. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.